How have Nottingham Forest gone from a laughingstock to Champions League contenders? What has Nuno changed? The spirit of the team-winning mentality, and it was meant to open this season, or Cooper wasn't the right man for the job? Because Nuno has actually turned things around and is getting everything right. Remember, Forest is the only team that destroyed Liverpool in the Premier League game. I mean, we've seen Forest players doing so well this season, and Nuno has actually transformed some of these players and get the best out of them. Odson-Odoi, Ilanga, Wood, Gibbs, Ryan. Tell me why you think is not the real deal and the real key was actually unlock Forest players and make them play in the maximum level. With 9 games remaining before the end of the season, they are now seated, actually comfortably seated at number 3 in the Premier League table, 4 points behind Arsenal. And if you look into their remaining games before the end of the season, with the way they have been performing and the way they have been showing up, they're in a good position to win 4 games. Their game against West Ham, their game against Leicester, their game against Everton, and their game against Spurs. Also their game against Chelsea. It will be their last game of the season and the game that will determine if they'll be playing the Champions League or not. And being their last game and home game, getting the 3 points will be their main goal. And the way Chelsea have been struggling with their consistency, it will be a tough game for them, and that will be an advantage for Nottingham Forest. There is no way Nottingham Forest will give Chelsea a chance to destroy them in their home ground in the final game of the season. And for the FA Cup, even if they won through penalties, they showed class for the game. Thanks to their goalkeeper though for the fantastic job. We now have to wait and see how far they can go. Win the FA Cup or qualify for the Champions League next season. What are your thoughts on Nottingham Forest? Do you think they are good enough to qualify for the Champions League next season or they are far away from there?